Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 2 doing stuff and things and stuff and things and stuff and things and things and stuff. We probably have some quests that we need to look at. I just wanted to point this out. There is a little thanks to board back here now. Brian W. He spotted that I'd set the blank recipe wrong. This one. The blank pattern I was using pure instead of just ordinary Certus quartz. Good to know. Sorted. Fixed. Job done. We are all running on what we need to run on now. So we should have everything we need in here now to make one of them. Yes, we do. Come through fairly quick, that one, and we need a 4K to go with that. Just the one. There we go, nicely done. And then we can put this thing with our 4K. Like that, and we get 4K crafting storage. Thank you very much, game. Perfect. And that can go bish bash bosh bang next to this one, and that doubles our crafting storage capacity. Well, it doesn't double it. It creates two instances of it, so you can craft two things at once. Doubling it would just mean you can craft with twice as much material. Creating two instances means you can craft with the same amount of material twice at the same time, sort of thing. Does that make sense? I didn't feel like it made sense. I think now we can maybe push on Inderium. Maybe we can push on Inderium. Let's have a little look at Inderium again. Inderium. We've made the Inderium base, so our next recipe to choice is Ender Pearls, Pyrotheum Dust, which is coal powder, sulfur, blaze powder, and redstone. Now the only thing we've not got there is pulverized coal, but I think we've got a recipe for pulverized coal, haven't we? Have we not got a recipe for pulverized coal? That's skystone dust. Where's the coal at? There's the coal. We don't have a recipe for pulverized coal. Okay, that's interesting. We've got some pulverized coal on us. So it's a 1-to-1. I think it's a straight 1-to-1. Let's just check what we've got in the pulverizer. I know we've got some recipes in there. Obsidian and Fluix dust. Okay, so we can add coal to that melange so that we can actually make pulverized coal. So one coal in a processing recipe is going to give you one pulverized coal dust. Good. That's what we wanted to see. So we can summon that on demand. So machines are going to be firing up all over when we request Inderium. We put that recipe in there. We might actually need more pulverizers at this rate. We can always expand. Ooh, no, we can't, because that cable's maxed at the moment. We could do some jiggery pokery with it. I think we could do some jiggery pokery with it. Yeah, I'm sure we could do some jiggery pokery with it. Even if it means just using dents in certain places, we could do something. I think that's viable. We'll bring more dents in if we have to. We'll cope. We can do the coping. So we can now make pulverized coal. Of that I am assured. Let me just grab 10 pulverized coal. That's fired up. See, pulverizer's fired up. Nice. So now we have all the ingredients necessary. Oh, we don't though, do we? What we need is a storage bus. That's painful. S-T-O-R-A-G-E. Storage bus. This thing. So that's an interface and sticky piston, normal piston. So we will create the sticky piston first because we've been burned by this before. Sticky piston gets crafted first. We want one of them. Then, when it's finished doing that, which it has done, we will craft a normal piston. Then, when it's finished doing that, we will craft an interface. The system works. Then, when it's finished doing all of that, which hopefully it has done, we will craft one of them. Storage bus. And we need a job lot of ME cable. There's 10 left in there. We can craft. That was terrible. That was a train wreck of a speech impediment there, wasn't it? 50 more. That should fire up the glass maker as well. It has done. Good. Because what we want to do is where this cable, which has currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things on it, we want to run it over to that storage system over there so we can tap into that one as well. The only problem with that is this one's got coal on it too. I'm not sure how that's going to react. If it's got 2 primary store locations for coal, it might freak its little nuts out. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we've got our storage bus. We're just waiting on our ME cable, aren't we? Oh, just so you know, I have put a load of octadic capacitors in those 4. Just I found some in a box down there, so I had 7 of them. So I just went to town with them. Alright, let's go over here, see if we can make this damn thing hook up and do the damn thing hook up dance. I think it's good enough to go in the back on this one. We'll see. That's the ME cable we need to attach to. Can we just run at that level? No, we need to go down 1 more. If it's not good enough to attach to the back on this, we're going to have to come back and attach to the bottom on this. Because it was the bottom we attached to on the other one. But the patterning on the bottom is the same as the patterning on the side, so I don't see why it wouldn't be fair enough to attach in that way. Alright, where's this cable? There. Okay. So this one pulls our obsidian and everything from that storage system, and now it also pulls everything from the other storage system. Our separate mob grinding storage system. Which is all locked down, so we shouldn't have any issues with that. But we'll see. Coal is appearing to behave itself. Everything's appearing to behave itself, so there should be ender pearls in the system now. That could be good. So we've got bones, yes, yeah, it's working. It's working. It's working like a treat. 779 ender pearls. Sweet! That's what we wanted to see. So we should now, if we can make some... We've made some pulverized coal, didn't we? We requested some pulverized coal. I'm sure we did. Yes, we did. So we should now be able to make our Enderium... Our pyrotheum dust is what we are primarily pushing for here. Some of these recipes for auto-crafting can be mind-bogglingly complicated. So that's the recipe that we want. We've got 1 blank left. That's not so good. That's not actually so good. Where is it? Here it is. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. It's accepted it because it had sulfur dust on the other side. It's a crafting recipe. Straight up crafting recipe. And we want to clear that and potentially make another interface. Because this recipe has literally got nothing at all to do with making an ME system, so it probably doesn't belong in, well, even on this molecular assembler, but we don't really have a choice about that right now. So if I pop that on that side and then hook it up with that, and while we're over here we can just pop that recipe in there. That's gone. Has it gone live yet? Yeah, it's gone live now. Okay, so what are we looking at on that one? 3 out of 32 channels, that's fine. That one's on, still on 7 out of 32. This one's starting to get a little bit full, 23 out of 32. We've got some stuff hanging off that cable now. We are going to need a second cable running over fairly shortly. Or we could just use P2P, but that's a faff and a pain. I don't really want to use P2P right now. I think that's more end game than I am currently sitting at. So we want some pyrotheum dust. We can craft pyrotheum dust. So we're going to say, craft me 1 pyrotheum dust, start, off you go. So for making the Enderium, we're going to need 2 base Enderium, 2 ender pearls, and pyrotheum dust. So it's a 2-2-1. Okay, we can do that. And in this thing, we need some more blanks. Craft me 10 more blanks. And now it's using ordinary Certus, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jobs are good 'un. We want a processing recipe. And it is Enderium base, 2 of them. Pyrotheum, 2 ender pearls. And pyrotheum dust, 1 of them. And that is going to make me, not knowing for sure, 2 Enderium ingots, which I've got down here still, so I don't need to actually screw the pooch to get this to work. We've got 4 of the bad boys. We only need 2 of them, but we'll take them all. We'll stick them in the ME system, so we've got them there ready. We've got them there ready to roll. So that's going to make me 2 of them. That's a processing recipe for an induction smelter. Alright, you can have them. Oh no, I just cleared them. Didn't I? Or is it moved? I moved it in. Okay, that's okay. I thought I blanked it rather than moving it in. Whew! That was lucky. Don't know why I made 4 of these. I only needed 3. I'm sure I needed 4 for something. I'm sure there was a 4. 2 ender pearls, 2 Enderium base, and 1 pyrotheum dust makes Enderium. So, en theory, we should be able to summon up some Enderium now. And I kind of want a stack of this stuff. So if I take those 4 out, say to this, make me 64. Look at all the crap it's got to make. Off you go. So that should be doing stuff up there. Those should be firing up nicely. It's going well. The system is working. So we should end up with loads of Enderium in here. And that should be ideal for making the machine frames that we need to automate the construction of. I don't think there's anything we can't now construct automatically to make the machine. Oh, Invar and Electrum. We need to make 2 of these to make Invar and Electrum so that we can make more of these. How much Invar have we got? Got 63 Invar, 30 Electrum. Kind of want Lumium ingot in my inventory. I think it's going to do me some good. Pyrotheum dust can go back in the ME system. Signalum can go in the ME system. Iron can go back in storage over here. Good. Blocks of iron probably need to be turned into iron and sent into the system. Ender pearls can go in somewhere. Enderium gear. I think that's all good. I think that's all for the good. We're tidying up. We're tidying up by degrees. So we're going to put Electrum in there, even though we haven't got instructions on how to make Electrum yet, but we need it in there. Electrum, Invar gear, Signalum, and Ender pearls, and that. That's all good. That's all gone in. Pulverized coal can go in as well. So that should still be churning away. Seems to be going okay. Everything seems to be working all right. Crafting status. It's crafting 54 of them. It's getting through the job. Is in essence, that's CPU 0. Apparently that's the only CPU that's currently active. And that's fine. That's fine and dandy. So, I think we're at the point now where we can say we can make the machine frames on demand if we program the recipes in and stuck them in that molecular assembler jobby on the side there. We can just I need, what are we going to be? We need one for Invar, one for Electrum, one for hardened glass probably, and then we need them for the recipes for the, so that's, we're up to 3, and then I think there's 3 recipes on the mirrors. I'm not sure, not 100% sure, but we will look into that. That seems to be happily chooching along. Yeah, that seems content with its lot. So it's crafting 46 there. It should be 47 because it should be on the 47th. So what's it say here? 46. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't quite work out the way I was expecting it to, but that's okay. Can I view these by clicking on them? Yes, it just shows you what it's doing. Crafting status. Okay. Okay, that's all good. So, I think, from Furryearsworld for now, where stuff is happening, the magic is happening, we are working towards the solar panels. But there's an awful lot of shenanigans going in the background to make the thing work. We're up to 173 diamonds, so that's not too bad. They should be roughly equivalent to the emeralds, but I've been using emeralds and making diamonds, so there's a kind of sort of switcheroo there. A switcher, as it were, roo. So we've got that storage system linked up now. That's all linked up. We need to move these boxes up here, maybe somewhere around here, maybe along this wall. And then progress and success. Oh, did I not mention these? These are 10-10-10 water seeds, so I can mix them with the 10-10-10 dirt seeds and make clay. Because one of the recipes for the mirror boxes requires clay. I've already got 608 clay in here, but that's an induction smelter recipe, so we're gonna have to sort of like hold fire on that for the time being till we can make the induction smelters on demand, or the frames for them at least. So, from Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.